Okay. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Studio 3 at Drum Percussion Studio. I am Cassidy, and this is my colleague and friend, Lainey Malden. And of course, we have with us right now, Gage. So we are going to work together today. This is the Explorations in Rhythm A class, and we're going to get into some things that we've been talking about, instruments from West Africa. We're going to do some review, but I also have a new instrument to share with you guys today. It's going to be pretty cool. So just like normal in class, if you could find a space where you can sit in a nice ready position. Now we're sitting in stools. I know we don't normally do that in class, but if you want to do that as well, if you want to sit on a chair at home, you can do that. If you want to sit on the floor like we normally do in class, you can do that too. So just find somewhere to sit in a nice ready position. And if you want mom or dad to help you with this, today you need to find something that you can hit. You know that we've been playing these drums a lot. I won't say the name of it yet, but find something that you can hit with your hands to practice. And also find something that you could hit with some sort of stick. It doesn't have to be a real drumstick, but some sort of stick. And then if you have a bucket, that would be perfect. So if you can go grab a bucket, we'll definitely make use out of that. So if you've got those things, then we can proceed. We are going to get started with our warm up. We got a cool beat programmed by Gage for us to warm up to. When you hear it start, go ahead and get in your set position, put your focus face on me, and we'll get going. Try to follow my rhythms and patterns the best that you can. All right, so here we go. All right, so you hear that beat. Let's see if we can pat our hands together on our legs. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now I want to see if we can make our rhythm go twice as fast like this. Very good. Now, that gets kind of hard to do with both hands. So let's see if we can alternate our hands. We're going to go back and forth. All right, so we'll call this our medium speed. Let's see if we can go even faster, okay? 2 and ready, here we go. Cool, so this is our fast speed. And in music, we call speed tempo. So this is our fast one, okay? Let's go back to our medium tempo. Here we go. So that's our medium. All right, remember the slow ones? Let's see if we can do that. Here we go. Oh yeah, now that feels really slow with that coming from those fast movements. Back to medium. Fast, here we go. Back to together like this. Cool, awesome. Let's see if we can add in some claps like this. We're going to go clap, 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 clap. Now I want to see if we can squeeze 2 pats in each time we pat our legs like this. We're going to go pat, pat. All right. You think you can do 2 pats and 2 claps? Let's try it. Here we go. We're going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. 1, 2, ready, and stop. Very cool. Good warm up. Hopefully you got your hands moving. If you need to shake it out a little bit, you can do that. Do some stretching. Wow, popping your knuckles. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe don't do that. Very nice. So I'll put that to the side. we have been working on doing some rhythm reading in here, which is really cool. You guys are becoming great music readers. So we've been working on a few different types of notes. Let me come a little closer so you can see. So Lainey is really good at answering questions. So I want to see if you guys can answer the questions before Lainey says it, okay? So it's a challenge. Let's see if you can do it before Lainey does it. She's not good at waiting, all right? So we've been learning about this kind of note right here. So if you think that you know what kind they are, see if you can shout it out and beat Lainey to it. What are they called?
Quarter notes.
Oh, hopefully you said quarter notes, and hopefully maybe you even said it before Lainey. So you're right. These are quarter notes. And in my measure of music, this section right here, we call this a measure. In my measure of music right now, how many quarter notes are there?
4.
Oh, wow. She answered really fast. There are 4 quarter notes. Right. Good job. All right. So this should be easy peasy at this point. We've been doing quarter notes for a while. So what I want you to do, we're going to jump right in. We're going to clap and count this measure of music. Remember, it's 4 quarter notes over and over. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it, right? Easy, easy. Quarter notes moving along. All right. I'm going to switch them now to being twice as fast. So Lainey's back there already thinking about the answer, so you better be thinking about it too. So if you know what these kind of notes are, almost done, shout it out. What are they?
8 notes.
Oh man, Gage coming in with the answer. He even beat Lainey.
Yeah.
All right, so these are our 8th notes. Hopefully you said that because there are 8 of them in the measure. So we've got 8 eighth notes here. Now, we count them a little bit different. Instead of going up to 8, we're only going to go up to 4, but we're going to add in saying and. So we're going to count these 8th notes. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and, just like that. Let's see if we can clap this measure 4 times while we count it. Okay, here we go. Set position, ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and. Very nice. 8th notes. So remember during our warm-up, we were kind of playing some slow notes, some medium notes, and then we played some fast notes. So I would say that our quarter notes are pretty slow. These are like our slow notes. And then our 8th notes, these are maybe like our medium ones. So I've got something new to show you today. These are going to be our fast notes. What? So we've got these notes here. Now I've got some super smarty pants in my classes. You know that the first notes we talked about were quarter notes. These are 8th notes because there are 8 of them in the measure. So these really fast notes here, let's count and see how many there are. And I want to see if you guys can guess what they're called from that. So count with me. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what do you think these notes are called if there are 16 of them in the measure?
16th note.
Oh, man. Good job, Lainey. That's right. 16th notes. So these are new for us, I know, for most of us. These are called 16th notes. And the way that we count 16th notes is 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and So we're still only getting to number 4. We add in those funky E's and ands and uhs to fill in the rest. So let's see. Let's practice this measure. We'll only do it one time. And since we're going a little faster, let's pat on our legs so that our hands can go back and forth so you don't get tired with those fast claps. So one time through this measure, trying your best to count and pat with Gage and Lainey. If you want to sit this one out and just watch, you can, and we'll do it again in a second. Ready and go. E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and cool. This time I want you guys to jump in. If you watched that time, I want you to really do it with us. So set position to pat on your legs. Let's do it 2 times in a row. See if you can count and play. Ready and go. E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and very cool. I'm going to switch my rhythms around. I'm going to try to mix up my quarter notes, my eighth notes, and my 16th notes. Your job is to look at my measure that I make and see if you can figure out how to count it. Okay, so as soon as you can, go ahead. I know you're at home doing this, but see if you can count out loud this measure right here. So I should still only have 4 beats, but let's see if you can count it. All right, Lainey, I know you're dying. What is it?
1, 2, and 3 E and 4.
Hopefully that's what you said because she's right. So it's 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. Let's see if we can do that. We can pat it on our legs. We'll do it 2 times. Ready and go. It's 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. 1, 2, and 3 E and 4. Very cool. So we added today in our 16th notes. Don't forget those. We might use them in a little bit. So 16th notes, 8th notes, and quarter notes. You guys are getting really good at reading this music. So I'm going to put my rhythm chart down for now, and we're going to get out an instrument that we've been learning about for a while now. So hopefully you already know what it is. So this instrument right here, if you know what it's called, say it now.
Djembe.
The djembe. That's right. And the djembe, hopefully you're already thinking and saying it comes from Africa. Remember, this top part right here is made out of goat skin and goat fur. We've got a hollowed out piece of wood that makes up the body of the instrument, and it's all held together by this rope here. When we play the djembe, we're going to use our hands to play it. So what I want you to do now, if you have a djembe at home, great. If you don't, something like a bucket would work really good to practice on. So get something. If you don't have that, you can play on your legs, on the coffee table if you're in the living room in front of you. Wherever you're at, find something to use your hands to play. And what I want to do today is I want to see if we can do some echo rhythms. So I'm going to play something. I might play quarter notes. I might play eighth notes. I might play 16th notes. I might mix it up. And I want to see if you guys can echo my rhythm. That means copy my rhythm. So I'm going to play it, and I want to hear you guys play it. Now, Lainey and Gage, they're going to be my echo too. So if you're a little confused and you don't know what to do, follow Gage or Lainey because they'll be echoing me as well, okay? So whatever you've got, if you've got a djembe, if you've got a bucket, go to your set position. Right now, I don't care what tone you play on. You can play in the middle, on the edge, doesn't matter, open, bass. So play whatever you want. I'm going to play something and you copy me, okay? Here I go. It's... to copy all of those rhythms just like I played them. You're feeling a little warmed up. So when we were playing our djembe, I hope that even without me saying anything, you were using your hands with your fingers closed like we've been talking about, using really good technique and stroke for your djembe playing, bouncing your hands instead of pressing into the drum. So all that stuff we've been talking about. So we'll keep doing that. Now, we've been working a lot on a pattern, a special pattern on our djembe for the cuckoo rhythm that uses our bass tones in the middle and our open tones on the edge. So our pattern we've been working on sounds like this. Just listen. Bass, bass, bass. So I'm going back and forth from my bass and my open tones can try that a little bit together. We'll do it over and over again to help you see if you can get comfortable with that. So in your set position, and for this pattern, you'll want one hand to be on the bass tone to start, which is in the middle, and one hand to be towards the edge or your open tone. All right, say something while you play it. Bass, open, bass, or something. You can count, whatever you want to do. 1, 2, and ready, go. Bass. Awesome. Hopefully you were able to do that along with us, at least for part of it. So that is the djembe part we're working on for our play along. Don't forget it. We're going to come back to it in a little bit. For now, you can get your djembe or your bucket, whatever you're using, out of your hands and set it to the side. So that's our djembe. We've been talking a lot about that. Now, last week when we were together, we learned about a new drum that also comes from West Africa. And we said that these drums were the bass drums of Africa. So I think all three of us have one. So we're going to go ahead and pull those out. And if you know what these are, go ahead and shout it out. Hopefully you said doo-noons. The doo-noons, we drew these in our journals together last week. So we've got our family of drums here, the doo-noon family. And we talked about last week how this one right here is the baby. Its name is the kenkeni. We've got the little baby over there that Lainey's playing. And then in the middle here, the medium-sized one, this is the daddy drum, the songban. And then Gage, he's got the mama. She's in charge. When she says something, you better listen. So that's the doo-noon ba. So we've got the kenkeni, songban, and doo-noon ba, but they're all doo-noons. They're all part of one family, just like you are part of your family. And you all share the same, maybe you share the same last name with your family, just like these doo-noons do. So when we play the doo-noons, different from the djembe, we're going to use a stick. All right. When we hit with our stick, we're going to try our best to hit right in the middle. And just like when we play with our hands, we're going to try not to press into the drum. Might do that a little later, but we're going to try to bounce our stick like a bouncy basketball. All right. So for right now, if you've got something to play on with a stick, that would be great to grab. Maybe you're using a bucket and a drumstick or a bucket and a spoon, whatever. Go ahead and get in your set position. Remember, that's frozen like a statue, and we're going to play right in the middle. Let's see if we can play together. Doo-noon, doo-noon. 1, 2, ready, go. Which sound did you like the best? Did you like the kenkeni sound or the songban sound or the doo-noon ba? I don't know. Which one's your favorite? My favorite's the doo-noon ba. I like a low bass sound. Yeah. So they all have kind of a little bit of a different pitch, but they sound very similar and they're all played the same with these sticks. So we've got our Dunoon family here that we worked together on last week. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. Keep it close by though. All right, our new instrument today. I'm really excited to share with you. We've got some back here behind us. So our new instrument we've got right here. This is a pretty unusual looking one. What does it look like to you? Maybe you think it looks like a little pea pod. Maybe you've seen something like that. Or I like to pretend, this is my favorite, I like to pretend that it's a little canoe and I've got a little person in there who's rowing along with their paddle. Yeah. But does it look like a different food to you? This instrument is called the banana bell. It looks a little like a banana peel. So it's made out of metal, and we're going to hit it with a metal stick to make music. So we've got a metal instrument with a metal stick for a really loud sound. And when we play this instrument, we want to play it right on the edge right there. So if you don't have a banana bell at home, something that works really well is if you actually just get some like silverware, you could hit the silverware together, or you could hit on a tin can that maybe you rescue from the trash can or the recycling bin. So you could just hit something metal on something metal out of your kitchen. So this instrument, like I said, is called the banana bell. Is really what people call it. It's also called the atoke, but banana bell is a legitimate name for it. Got our banana bell here. So we've all three got banana bells, and I want you guys to grab something at home too. If you don't have anything to hit right now, that's okay. You can clap with us. We're gonna play this rhythm on our banana bells. We're gonna play banana, banana, and we've been learning about rhythms, and so you know that we would count that 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So we can either say banana, banana, or if you want to get fancy, you can use the numbers 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Let's see if we can do that. So set position with whatever you've got, clapping or playing on something. 1, 2, ready, go. Banana, 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 banana. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready, and stop. Awesome. So if you notice these banana bells that we have, Gage, you want to get yours up a little closer? So Gage has a really big banana bell. I have, check this out, I have kind of like the medium size, and then Lainey's got the little banana bell. I really like that one over there. Now, the reason that we have these different sizes is because the banana bells match up with our Dunoons. So because Gage has the big Dunoon ba, he's got the biggest banana bell. Since I have the medium songban, we've got the medium banana bell, and Lainey's got the little baby kinkini, so she's got the little baby banana bell. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna play 2 instruments at one time. I know things are getting crazy. So we're gonna lay our Dunoons on their sides like this, sideways. And then the banana bells have these little sharp points on them. And the reason they do is so that they can kind of clip into this rope up here. Gotta get it in the right angle. So we're gonna clip our banana bells into our Dunoons, just like that. And now we're gonna be able to play our Dunoon head with one hand. And then in our other hand, we're gonna play our banana bells. And right now I wanna play at the same time. We're gonna play quarter notes over and over. So we're just gonna count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so see if you can do that with us. If you're just patting on your legs, that's okay. If you've got 2 things to try to hit, that would be great too. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. So that's our Now, something that works really well at home. Gage, you want to kind of switch to that one? So behind Gage, we've got a bucket. I told you guys to grab one if you had one, because on this bucket, most buckets have a little metal handle on them. And so now you can even just hold it in your lap if it's too low. So now Gage is gonna play on the doo-noon or bucket head with one hand, and then he's gonna play this little metal part, the metal handle, with another stick, so it's like the banana bell. So let's try that again. So maybe you got your bucket, grab that and 2 sticks and see if you can play your bucket like Gage is. He's gonna play on the top handle and on the side of the drum head. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very cool. So for today, we've got 3 instruments. We've got our djembes that are playing that bass open, bass stop pattern. We've got our doo-noons that are like the heartbeat of our music, doo-noon, doo-noon. And our new instrument, the banana bell, that's playing the same part as the doo-noon. So right now, I want you to pick. You can either play the djembe part, and if you choose to do that, you're going to follow Lainey, okay? And we're going to do this on the real instruments first. And if you want to play the doo-noon banana bell part, you're going to follow Gage, okay? So Lainey's the djembe leader, and Gage is going to be the doo-noon banana bell leader down there with the big doo-noon bob. And we've been working on putting together all these cool African instruments with a melody that we're kind of familiar with now called Kumbaya. So we're going to put together the doo-noon and banana bell part with that djembe part we've been working so hard on. Bass, open, bass, stop. So right now, hopefully you've made your decision who you're going to follow. You're going to either follow Gage or you're going to follow Lainey. And we're going to play through our Kumbaya. And I'm going to have, I'm going to have my banana bell and doo-noon players come in first, okay? So you're that heartbeat. You're following these beat that I have going. 1, 2, ready, play. Cool. All right. Keep that going nice and steady. Now, if you're a djembe player like Lainey, you're thinking about your part before you start. It's going to be bass, open, bass, stop, bass, open, bass, stop. All right, let's bring our djembes in. 1, 2, ready, go. Very cool. All right, keep playing. Awesome job. So maybe that time you were a djembe player. This time I want you to switch. So whatever part you weren't playing. And in here, let's switch to our at-home versions. Okay, so if you're playing the djembe part, this time I want you to play the doo-noon and banana bell. And if you were playing the doo-noon and banana bell, I want you to switch to the djembe. And Gage and Lainey are switching to their buckets. So if you don't have real West African instruments at home, they're going to show you how you can do it by playing on a bucket. So Lainey's going to play that same djembe pattern, just now on the top of her bucket. And then Gage is going to play the doo-noon and banana bell on his bucket like we showed you before. Same parts. Got my pedal being funny. All right. You ready? Doo-noons and banana bells first. Ready, go. Very good. All right. So djembe, just like before, be thinking about your part. So it's going to be bass, open, bass, to try both of those parts and maybe find a bucket at home to do that on. So get whatever you've got out of your hands. I want you guys to grab your journals. We're going to take just a second to draw some banana bells in our journals because that's our new instrument today. I meant to ask you this before. Are you a good banana bell drawer, Lainey?
Oh, I would love to.
I was about to say, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lainey's actually pretty good at doing instrument sketches, and I'm less than good at it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to let Lainey help you guys take your notes today because I think her banana bell is going to be a little more pretty than mine. So you want to do that, Lainey?
Yeah.
Like always, we'll write our date, which is 4/6.
4/6.
Yep,
Yes.
April 6th.
All right, so let's write our date up here at the
Thanks,
top. 4. Then we got a dash, and then a 6. We got a dash, and a 20. I write my 2s like a Z. Can I see the banana bell?
Oh, yes.
I want to look at it up close. Okay, so,
Here, let's put it on this do moon. so
yeah, there we
everybody
go.
can
Perfect.
See it. Perfect.
Look at that. All right, so, I'm gonna draw.
They're gonna be so happy to see a pretty drawing for once. My Dunoons were pretty good though last
Your
time.
unions were pretty good, yeah. Let's see. And then
This is art
got a
happening.
little twirly.
I've got some really good artists in my class though. I bet that
Oh, do you?
in my classes, my students are. I bet they've already drawn their banana bells, and I bet they're great.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then don't forget to draw your stick. Hitting the banana
Oh,
bell.
look at that. And then
It's
you're gonna write it below it too. Oh, details.
Oh yeah, gotta have the details. And then this is banana bell. BANANA. Did I spell that right? Banana.
Bananas.
bell.
B-A-N-A.
Never heard that.
Really?
That song? No, never heard that.
Oh my goodness. So there's my banana bell. Hope I bet yours looks better than mine though.
Funny.
Oh my gosh.
We'll educate Gage later.
Yeah.
So hopefully you got your banana bell written in your journal. Beautiful artwork done by Miss Laney today. Cool. So if you do a really good job drawing your banana bell, send us a picture. We'd love to see it. Or if you were able to figure out a way to practice your Dunoon banana bell part at home, I'd love to see that too. So just a quick reminder for parents, next week is our spring break, so we won't be putting out any content next week, but we'll be back in action after that. So we will see you then. Great work, everybody. I miss y'all, and we'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.